Good. Okay. So coming on to our sit bones. Trying to find that nice neutral spine. So we're not crouching or leaning into the back of the chair. Just sit it nice and forward. And you should feel all four corners of your feet onto the mat. And we're starting off with Ujjayi breathing. So again, walking us through, we're going to take a nice deep breath in first, sighing that out, just to recenter everything. And starting this breath, we're going to take 4 counts to breathe in and 4 counts to breathe out. And this is all through the nose. So inhaling through the nose, 1, 2, 3, 4. And as you exhale through the nose, 1, 2, 3, 4. You want to feel this like oceanic breath coming through the throat as you exhale through the nose. So imagine yourself having a mirror in front of you and you're fogging that up with your mouth, but you're having your mouth closed or lips are closed. So you're going to start feeling or hearing a Darth Vader sound actually coming through the throat. So I'll practice this with you. Go ahead and inhale for 4. And then Darth Vader for 4. Again, inhale for 4. And then exhaling for 4. You're going to go ahead and do this at your own pace 4 more times. And you're just going to invite yourself to tune into the body. When you inhale, imagine that breath kind of following a path towards any tension in your body that's not being released. And as you exhale, try to just surrender and let that tension dissipate. Gently gazing ahead of you, not really focusing on anything, but just a little bit ahead of your mat. And once you come to your last Ujjayi breath, we're going to start focusing on our posture today. So for this first arm and posture motion, we're going to follow the breath again. And I'll do it once first to show you. We're going to go ahead and inhale the arms up, exhale into cactus arms. We'll breathe in here. And then exhale out into a T. And then you're going to do 1 rotation out and in, and then exhale them down. So let's try that together. So as we inhale, exhale down into cactus arms. Oh, I'm just going to let someone in here. And as you come to your next exhale, go ahead and unfold those arms into a T. And as we inhale, and then exhale, turning, making sure we rotate right from the shoulders all the way down to the wrists, and inhaling to rotate back, and then exhaling down. And all this time, we're also opening the chest into our cactus arms. Inhale, staying, kind of trying to squeeze your shoulder blades together actually here to open up that chest. And then exhaling straight to a T. Inhale, staying. Exhale to rotate all the way. So our hands are facing behind us. Inhale, rotate them back forward, and exhaling them down. We're going to go ahead and do that 2 more times. Inhaling up nice and tall. Exhale into your cactus arms. Inhale, staying here, pushing those shoulder blades together. And then exhaling to straighten out to a T. Inhale to stay, and exhale to rotate, facing the wall behind you, and then inhaling, Rotate to face me, and then exhale down. Last one here, inhale up. Exhale into the cactus arms. Inhale, pulling those shoulder blades nice and tight, and exhale to a T. We're going to inhale, stay, and then exhale to rotate, finding that mobility in the shoulders as well. Inhale to turn back towards me, and exhale the arms down. So from here, we're going to go ahead and do a couple shoulder rolls just to get that circulation back in. So I'm going to go forward, up, and back. A couple times one way. And when you're ready, we're going to go the opposite way. So back up and forward. And from here, we're going to do a couple cat-cows to get the circulation into our spine. So coming down from our shoulder rolls, you're going to go ahead and let me sit sideways here. Nice and seated into the sit bones. Have your hands resting on your thighs. And as you inhale, you're going to look up, arching the back, opening the chest. And as you exhale, round the back and look down towards your belly button and pull your shoulder blades behind you. Again, inhaling to arch, opening the chest, bring your shoulder blades together, and exhale to round. Again, inhaling and arch, and exhale to round the back. We're going to do this 3 more times. Again, following your breath. Thinking as when you inhale, you're opening up the chest to bring more air in. And as you exhale, using your diaphragm, pushing everything out. Inhaling to arch. And exhaling to round. And from here, we're going to do a seated twist called Bharadvajasana. So you can either stay seated forward here, just like as I am. As you inhale, you're going to lengthen that spine first, and then exhale to turn towards the back of your chair. So that's one variation. And as you're following your breath, you're always inhaling to lengthen first, and then you're exhaling to turn. So the other version would be actually sitting on the right side of your chair with your knees to the side. And as you inhale, lengthen again. And this time you actually have the back of the chair to hold onto with both hands. And you're going to turn slightly facing your torso to the back of the chair. Inhale again, using the back of the chair to support yourself and turn to look to the right over your right shoulder. Inhale to lengthen and exhale. Inhale to lengthen and exhale to twist. Last breath here. I'm going to inhale and exhale to come neutral. So either one, I find this one is a little bit easier beginners wise because you're not twisting too far. You're just going as far as your body allows. Whereas if you do want a more deeper twist, you can actually be seated on the side of the chair, and you're going to use your hands to support you to twist a little bit more. So this time I'm going to be sitting on left side of my chair here, knees forward. So inhaling, nice and elongated, hold on to the back of your chair, and when you're ready, you're going to exhale and turn the belly button first towards the chair. Inhaling here, turning the chest towards the chair. Last one here, inhaling. And lastly, turn your head over your left shoulder. We're going to pause and stay here. So inhale, nice and deep. Exhale gently, twisting just a little bit more if you can. We're just getting more plumpness into the vertebrae, all the little discs there, giving it a little bit of circulation and love. Last breath. As you inhale, lengthen, and exhale to turn towards center. So that was Bharadvajasana on a chair. So if you were seated sideways, I'm going to get you to come back to center on the chair. And we're going to do a couple neck stretches here. So if you can, take your right hand, just place it underneath of the chair. And slowly exhaling, you're going to bring your left ear towards the left shoulder. Staying here for 5 long, steady breaths. Just feeling that tension hopefully melt away from that neck. If available to you, you can also take your left hand and gently place it onto the ear. You don't want to tug, you just want to allow gravity to bring your ear closer to the shoulder. At your last exhale, go ahead and let go of that ear. Come nice and straight, and we'll do the opposite side. So left hand right under the seat that you're sitting on. Inhale, lengthen, and exhale. Gently bring your right ear towards the right shoulder. Long, steady 5 breaths. And again, if available to you, you can go ahead and have the right hand on your left ear and allowing gravity to just bring your head a little bit closer to the right side. Exhale there. Go ahead and let go of the ear. Gently bring that head up. And we're going to go ahead and do the second stretch here where you're going to hold on not to the bottom of the chair, but to the sidebar of your chair. So your arm's going to be slightly slanted and behind you. So once we have that one there, you're going to look to your left shoulder and then tilt your chin down towards the left armpit. And for this one here, taking your left hand, you're going to place it on the back of your head and gently allowing your chin to come closer to your armpit. 5 breaths. At your last exhale, you're going to go ahead and let go of the head, tilting the chin up and then turning center. Same thing on the opposite, so bring your left hand behind you, holding on to the side slant or the back of the chair, and turning towards the right shoulder, tilt the chin down, looking towards your armpit. Gently bringing your right arm up, holding it onto the back of the head, and bring the chin closer to your arm, close to the armpit, sorry. And 5 breaths. So at your last exhale, go ahead and let go of the head, tilting the chin straight and turning center. And we're going to do a couple wrist rolls here as well. So a lot of us, if we're working at a desk or a computer, We want to make sure that those wrists are not stuck in flexion or extension for too long. So I'm rolling them in opposite directions, outwards first. And if you hear a couple little cracks and rolls, that's okay. Just means they're pretty stiff. Okay, so your next set here, you're going to go in the opposite direction. Perfect. So from here, we're going to go ahead and clasp the fingers. Bring your arms up above you, and you're going to turn your palms to face the ceiling. Do a nice stretch upwards. Exhale to the left. Inhale, straighten, and exhale to the right. Inhale to straighten. Exhale to the left. Inhale to straighten, and exhale opposite side. Just feeling through that left or right side body. Following your breath again. Exhale to lean to one side. Inhale to straighten, and exhale, lean to the opposite. Good. So from here, go ahead and unclasp those fingers, bring them down, and we'll come into eagle pose. So eagle pose is something that will kind of help out in the shoulders, flexibility there, and also kind of stretch out your arms. So I will show you how eagle pose looks first. You're going to have your arms into cactus. You're going to bring your right elbow on top of the left elbow. And from here, if available to you, you're going to go ahead and clap the hands together. Now, if this is a little bit too tight, this modification that I'd like you to do is your right elbow's on top of the left elbow. You're going to take your left arm, hug the shoulder, and pull it to one side. Now try to keep your belly button nice and straight, but the only thing that's being rotated here is your shoulder over to the side. Okay, so whichever one you've got right now, eagle arms, you're going to hold for 5 counts. And while you're in the eagle arm position, you want to make sure that the elbows are not being pulled or dragged down into your stomach. They're actually being pulled away from you. So nice and high, but your hands are also being pulled away from the face. So at your last breath there, go ahead and unfold your eagle arms, and we're going to go ahead and do the opposite. So into a T, and left elbow on top of right. So if this is where you want to stay, you're just going to bring your right hand down and pull that left arm over to the side and hold here. Or if available to you, you're going to bring both palms together, making sure that the elbows are nice and lifted and the hand is away from you in eagle pose. Staying here for 5 steady breaths. And you should be able to feel a nice, gentle stretch across the back of the shoulder. So at your last breath, go ahead and unpretzel the arms. Gently bring them down to the side, and we are going to do a down dog modification on the chair that's going to help stretch out most of the upper half of our body. So with that, if you have blocks or books ahead of you, this would be really helpful. I'm going to bring the chair sideways. So down dog while seated, you're going to be still planting yourself bottom into the chair. Feet are nice and planted onto the floor, but the blocks, as you lean forward, bring your belly button down to your thigh. Your hands are going to reach forward and stretch ahead of you. And I have mine on the highest height of my blocks. And in order to feel this down dog pose for the upper, what you want to aim for is actually bring your chest and feel like there's a heavy magnet weighing your chest down and attaching yourself to